Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Night. That came out before in my other readings. Convicted. Guilty. Hello and welcome back. Today's reading I am focusing on is about Gus Lamont and the missing guy that they are calling Ben, that had the blue car that was found abandoned. Now, it was all beaten up too, so it was like, when I looked at that beaten up car, it was like I felt like that little car didn't handle the roads around that area. And apparently, from speculations or what people are saying online, is that he was driving erratically the day before Gus apparently went missing. So what I'm going to focus on today, because of you guys in the comments asking, is this Ben guy connected to Gus's disappearance? So we're going to start off with the Mystic Crime deck, and then I'll eventuate towards the tarot. Ben, the missing guy with the blue car from the area where Gus Lamont went missing. Is he connected to, oh geez, his disappearance? Murderer came out. Convicted, guilty. Some sort of bridge or crossing. Murderer, convicted, bridge. That doesn't sound very promising. Is he connected to, look, it turned over, buried. Is he connected to Gus's disappearance? Now let me shuffle them. Says my hands. Did this Ben guy take Gus Lamont? Copycat crime? Oh my God, PDF file, rock spider. So this Ben guy, oh, look what came out. I put them back in and then they came straight back out. Did he take Gus Lamont from his home? DNA contamination. Did this Ben guy? Justice will be served. That means that it will be solved. Controlled. So that to me says that justice will control the outcome. And this came out organised and planned. This Ben guy with the blue car, did he take Gus Lamont from his home? This one turned over, and there's the shed. Did convicted, guilty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Night. That came out before in my other readings. Convicted, guilty. Convicted, guilty. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me about this Ben guy with the blue car. Deals made. Tell me about this Ben guy. Oh my God, look at this. There's going to be an end to the situation. We've got Hangman, which is usually my suicide card. We've got this card, which is disgusting. We've got this card and this card. That makes me so sick to think that this poor little boy has been a subject to this terrible, terrible, dark energy. This situation with Gus and this guy. There's a home. There's the home. What else can you tell me? There's a tree. Well, there's lots of trees around the area. It's telling me that there's going to be jail time for this person. Something left behind. Which is... Let me just see what else comes out. But I've got a feeling I know what was left behind. Oh, no. That one. Tower card. Destruction. Chaos. Justice will be served. I'm glad I'm seeing that. Passing through. So what was left behind is his car. That's how authorities... It's saying that he's going to be giving an interview or a statement. And he has something to do with the case. It's telling me that there's poison involved. The media... No, not the media. The authorities are holding back the facts around this because they don't want it to escalate. But this person is abusive and violent. What else can you tell me about this guy? We'll call him Ben with the blue car. Something about a school. There's blood and fire. He organised and he planned this. And look, destruction, death and endings. That's so sad. These cards have told us that yes, he is connected. So I'm going to put them away and I'm just going to get the tarot out and see if we can get the same messages through the tarot. Ben with the missing blue car connected to Gus Lamont's disappearance. Is he connected to Gus Lamont's disappearance? Is this Ben guy connected to Gus Lamont's disappearance? Is this Ben guy connected to Gus Lamont's disappearance? He's actually on the run. Is this Ben guy connected to Gus Lamont's disappearance? Okay, so here we have the Knight of Wands, and this tells me that his energy is impulsive. He could be the type of person who jumps into action without always thinking of the consequences. If he's connected, I feel like maybe he was pulled into something very quickly without him having his full awareness, especially with the Fool beside it, and not thinking about it, just acting. Then the Fool here is telling me about being naive. It also tells me that somebody could have been taking a risk, could be saying that someone is on the edge of danger without even realizing it. That somebody just walks straight into a situation blindly. These two cards sort of mean the similar things. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. This could indicate that somebody is hiding something. They're keeping secrets or holding back information. Very motivated by fear and control or materialistic concerns. I feel there. Then we've got the Three of Pentacles. This tells me about a team, collaboration, shared effort, group involvement. He wasn't just alone. He might have been alone in, well, I don't know. I'm just saying he might have been alone in taking Gus. But then behind it is a group. Or I could be wrong. He could have got help in taking him. But there is some sort of group connection around him. May have information about others working together around this situation. But I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's more a group. He's connected to a group. Now, these four cards connected, I did ask, is he connected to his disappearance, Gus's disappearance? And these cards together can indicate that he's possibly connected. But he's not the mastermind behind it, is what I'm feeling. He could be withholding information or have been involved directly or impulsively. It indicated that there was some sort of group behind him. Who is he associated with? And what he might be afraid to reveal. Who is this Ben associated with? Who is this group that he is associated with? And what might he be afraid to reveal? What is this? Who is this group that he's associated with? And what might he be afraid to reveal? Oh, it's in reverse. We'll take 4 cards. There we go. They're all in reverse. They're all in reversed. Ooh, my golly gosh. Okay, so these cards here are making me feel like that Ben has issues. The Fool in reverse, he's got foolish behaviour, he's reckless, he's got poor judgment. Foolishly, without thinking, he acts, he's easily manipulated, and I feel like he may have walked into something blindly and made a reckless choice. There's regrets there, reckless choice. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like he has a dependency and it's motivated by financially. It tells me that he's not self-sufficient, so I feel like he doesn't have a job, or he may, but he finds it very hard to create that financial stability for himself, you know what I mean? Because of his dependencies, I feel like his finances just burn a hole in his pocket. This is indicating that his motivations were probably related to money. He needed to do something in order to get money for something, is what I'm feeling. And he could be, because upright, that is self-sufficient, he could be under someone else's influence. Someone else could be influence in him, this card. Six of Swords in reverse. He's stuck. He's not moving. It tells me that he's got emotional baggage. He resists change, and this is probably because of the lifestyle that he leads. I get the feeling from all these cards here that he could be dependent on substances and have addictions. That's what I'm feeling. Know something more. Justice in reverse, dishonesty, lack of accountability. This is a negative aspect of the Justice card. Lies, cover-ups, involvement in wrongdoing. I just got. He's not being honest. So this here tells me that he was either involved directly or knows key information and was manipulated. Very interesting. So the tarot and the Mystic Crime are more or less saying the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to ask the cards now. Are the authorities on to Ben? Are the authorities on to Ben? Are the authorities on to Ben? And then we got 10 of Wands. Well, they're aware that he just took off, because that's what we've heard online and on the news. Well, I don't know if he's been on the news, but I've seen it online. Are the authorities aware of Ben? Are the authorities aware of Ben? Hangman in reverse. Okay, so what I'm feeling here with the 10 of Wands is that the authorities are aware of him and they know that he is missing. To me, that feels like he's taken off. He's grabbed his shit and he's gone. He's left his car. I feel like they were aware of that situation, but they focused on the search on the land for Gus. But I feel with the Four of Cups there that authorities are going back to that. They're going back to him and they're going to take a second look at him. It wasn't hit their radar, but I feel like they got nothing to move forward with their search, so they're going back to him now. And they want to put leads or people involved on the radar, I feel like now. and they might be focusing on him. But there has been some sort of shift of attention on him now, I feel. I feel like Two of Swords is saying that they're indecisive about looking into him. And so we've got a sword going that way and a sword going that way. Hangman in reverse. They're indecisive about going towards Ben. And they're really wearing this blindfold. They're ignoring possibilities. And they're being a bit stubborn. Refusing to see things differently in this situation, which is causing them to step back with the investigation. They're not leaving everything open and looking at it all blindly. You know what I mean? So they're not, this is telling me they're not seeing things clearly. Yeah, so they may be aware of him, but they haven't taken significant action towards him, which is very silly. Very, very silly. So now that the cards have told me that, let's ask the cards. Let's ask the cards. Will authorities make a decision to investigate Ben? Will authorities make a decision to investigate Ben and his disappearance? Queen of Wands in reverse. All the cards that I'm pulling out for Ben are in reverse, well, mostly. Will the authorities make a decision to investigate Ben? Will they make? I'm putting that there. This is very interesting. Queen in reverse. Could indicate that somebody toxic, a toxic personality influencing the case. Maybe that's why authorities haven't looked elsewhere, because there's someone else influencing where to go. So the Magician upright is a yes card. It shows me potential for action, all the tools being available to move towards Ben, investigate Ben. So yeah, that I feel like they will move towards him and investigate him, because they'll have nothing else to go offer, and they'll have to look at alternative avenues. Ace of Swords, breakthroughs, clarity, and it's a very strong yes energy. Mental clarity, truth revealed, and a decisive breakthrough. Wow, so they're going to get breakthroughs when they do start investigating him. Okay, so Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's something's not right. Something's not in balance with this investigation. They're making poor decisions. Three of Swords with the Two of with the Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords. The pain of this situation is forcing someone to act. So, and also too, I just got the case has been avoided, investigating it deeper, because of the emotional difficulty behind it. And this could be suggesting that the wall is coming down. So there's a turning point coming, new evidence or someone speaking out. The emotional impact with Three of Swords override the desire to avoid the issue. So they can't avoid it any longer. It's going to happen. Wow. Well, that was some interesting insights from the tarot and the mystic crime. Tell me what you think in the comments. And if you want to purchase my deck, there is a link below where you can purchase it. Thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.